This is a sad video, you guys. I am not going to be getting into effects like that or doing too many gestures. But this is a really sad video, and I need you guys to watch this with me. I say, don't really think about race. It is just a sad situation when you have a person who finally gets to have the life that they dreamed of and then tragedy happens. No one deserves that. No one deserves that. And she truly fell in love, really wanted to be a wife. Found, Finally, it happened for her. But before she even made it official, this is what, like, what? Take a look at this. This is insane. Wake up! You get hit with reality. Let's get into this because I'm gonna start, getting emotional, and I don't want to get emotional, but let's get into this. This is really sad.
Ashlee Janae and her fiance got into a domestic dispute before her unalivement. That's what the new reports is saying. They said them two got into an altercation where they had to be separated, and they placed them in different rooms. And later that night, that's when he said he found her unalive by hanging herself. So now we gotta ask the question, what were they arguing about? She can't speak. So you, right here, what were y'all arguing about? Did she tell you that she wasn't ready to settle down and get married? What was it? Who started it? Everything points to this man. I believe he did something, and the truth will come out in due time. You may be innocent right now, but let's see if you're going to remain innocent. It just don't make sense. The beautiful soul right here, this beautiful woman right here, just took her own life on her birthday, a birthday trip, and she just got proposed to. Come on now. And they said y'all got into a domestic violence altercation. Something don't seem right to me, Sway. Make sure y'all hit that follow button, because I'm going to keep y'all updated. I really believe he did it.
To stop that right now, I don't really know of this female or her fiance. I'm just now hearing about it on TikTok. So I did do my research a little bit and looked up her profile or whatever. I don't really want to speak bad about her because first, she is my sister. And this is a sad situation, so you don't want to, say too much. But what really happened to where you had to lose your life? And what are y'all arguing about on vacation, on your proposal day? I'm thinking, well, as they stated, on right after she or he they got engaged, they got into an argument. What are y'all arguing about right after? What? This should be the most happiest moment for you guys. What are y'all arguing about? What did she find? Or what did he find? Or what is real? Or was this a setup? Or was this a sacrifice? I don't know. Something is not right. Let's look more into it.
But I find it hard to believe that a lifestyle influencer, 31 years of age, goes to Tanzania with her fiance and takes her life. You heard what I just said? Ashlee Janae was found dead in a Tanzania hotel, and her fiance is claiming that she took her own life. Her fiance is claiming that she put a rope around her neck and took her own life. None of this shit is adding up to me. They go to Tanzania for her 31st birthday. They get engaged. She looks happy right here. What happened? You're telling me that she was this happy that she wanted to take her life. I want you to look at this woman. Tell me, do you think this woman would have randomly just took her life? They're saying that her fiance, Joe McCann, told
she was found dead in her hotel and pronounced as a suicide. What? What the?
So intense that hotel staff had to separate them in 2 different rooms?
Ever lead me to believe that she would do something to harm herself.
She's out of the country with her boyfriend. She's celebrating her birthday April 5th. Gets engaged to this boyfriend, same trip. From what I could see online, she's actively posting content during this time, even texting with a friend about the engagement. Then days later found deceased while on that same trip in Zanzibar. After hearing a little bit of what her mom said, I'm not pointing fingers, but shit. It was reported that her and the boyfriend got into an alleged misunderstanding. Now, her mother states that sometime after that, security had walked him to the room and that's when they found her. And let's be honest, that is possible, right? And obviously, when you put everything together and you're looking from the outside in, the shit looks weird. I really hope all possibilities are explored, though. Considering they had to be separated, that means staff would possibly know that she's in that room alone, right? Foreign country, on vacation, beautiful girl, a lot of suspects. I do also want to point out, I've seen a lot of people online saying that her lifestyle is what ultimately led to her fate. Let's be real, that's a nasty ass thing to say. No matter what you believe happened here, nobody deserves that. With that being said, I think all possibilities are on the table. Vacation, birthday trip, proposal, take your own life.
You guys have probably seen this very story.
Okay, so they're arguing right after they got engaged. The argument was so bad they had to separate them and put them in separate rooms. It's not adding up. And then once she gets in her room, the same day they was separated, she ended up killed or she ended up dead. Wow. This is a lot. This is too much. This is too much. Ooh. This is too much.
Very sad stories circling the internet. Well, now there's been another update. Ashlee Janae, the influencer who tragically died on vacation, was involved in a dispute with her fiance, Joe McCann, before her death in Tanzania earlier this month, something local police say is now part of an active investigation. According to the North Ongoya Regional Police Commander Benedict Mapujira, the couple had a falling out at the luxury resort Zuri Zanzibar, with hotel staff stepping in and separating them into different rooms. Situation escalated enough for staff to alert authorities, with concerns raised about Ashlee's well-being, prompting a report to the Nungwi police station. Her family says Ashlee, whose real name is Ashlee Robinson, was found unconscious in her villa and rushed to the hospital. Police say she died the following day, Friday the 10th. A local news report indicates police believe she died by Ashlee's father, Harry, tells TMZ that that was the early narrative from police, but stresses the family is now involved and the investigation is ongoing. He adds they've been in contact with the embassy and funeral director, and as of now, there is no official ruling on her cause of death.
Wait a minute. So he took Ashlee Janae back to Africa, where she belonged at. You know how they be saying, where we belong, go back to your own country. Yeah. He took her to Africa, went in the safari, whatever you call that shit over there, proposed to her, just to turn around and hang her in her room. I keep telling y'all, ain't no black person finna sit there and tie a damn knot and do all this extra shit just to unalive themselves. They not finna do that shit unless they locked up for a whole life sentences or something. They ain't got no other choice. But out in the free world, hell no. I'm telling y'all, he playing this shit out. He booked the trip to Africa. Y'all missing the whole fucking point. They already say black people need to go back to Africa. He booked the goddamn flight vacation to Africa just to unalive her over there. This nigga had a motive the whole time. I gotta put my little 2 cents in. Now I understand that Ashlee Janae, she young, she black, she a black woman, and she was dating a Caucasian man with money. He was spoiling her with gifts, trips, and everything that she ever wanted in life. But that nigga had a motive. Why wait till you get to Africa and do that when you could have just did it at home? Who in the hell in their right mind gonna believe that she waited till she got way over there just to do it to herself? Ain't nobody finna believe that shit. I'm pretty sure this ain't the first time he did some shit like this before. He just so happy he got caught. He just went overboard with the shit. Like,
let me tell you something. A lot of these young girls that look an easy way out. It's nice being with a billionaire and a rich man, rich and powerful. But nobody tell you about the mental prison. Nobody tell you about wanting to leave that relationship and can't leave it. Nobody tell you about the abuse. Nobody tell you about the control. You have that money and eat that money. When you young ladies looking for an easy way out and want a rich billionaire. Right now, in many cases, your family have to bury you. Because let me tell you something. You don't just stay with a rich billionaire and leave when you want to. You can't do with a little broke pocket man and left him and gone. Just pack your bag and gone. You can't wait till him gone to work. You pack your bag and gone when he is a broke pocket man. But when you are with a rich, powerful billionaire, you can't do that. There is nowhere for you to hide. There is nowhere for you to run. And you can't escape. Police get involved. Police get paid off. There is nothing you can do. Nobody tell you about that. If you're being abused, you're being battered, beat, everything, there is nothing you can do. But guess what? I guess that's the price to pay. For a lot of these young girls who want the flashes of life, and the easiest way to get that is go look up a rich, powerful billionaire. It doesn't normally end well. It doesn't. Worse, if you're going to make them love you, it not going to end well. Ladies, see, sometime work for the little way you can. And a regular man can build life. But usually in the world today, a rich and powerful man, or even a woman, is very controlling. You understand? And manipulative as well. All the above. And you need to remember these things. When only thing you see is the dollar sign can cost you your life. Believe when me tell you that.
Yes, it can cause you your life, but not all the time because you have people who date outside of their race. And women, black women, will date white rich men and nothing ever happens to them. They leave out of the country with them, they travel, get beautiful gifts, get, spoiled, pampered, whatever. Nothing ever happens to them. It is just some people is in the wrong predicament at the wrong time and in that person's life at the wrong time. So we're going to get into the next videos. You'll see what I'm talking about. But I really don't think it has really nothing to do with being with the white man or being rich. I mean, it could be with a white man or whatever, depending on his motives or whatever, but it doesn't mean if he's rich or not because there's rich billionaires, black men. Look it up. Do your research. A lot of them, plenty of them. Okay? Come out of your bubble. You'll know. But I would just say don't listen to everything what people say. I mean, you're gonna have to get out here and do your own research so you could become wiser and not, I would say, ignorant within somebody else's opinion. Don't do that. You can date out of your race and you can date millionaires and billionaires, but the right way. Let's get back into it.
So this is what's etch-a-sketch about this whole Ashlee Janae suicide situation. Why would she want to commit suicide if she's on the birthday trip of her life? She's 31 in Tanzania, Africa. Her fiance that she loves so much just proposed to her with a whole lion, Sarabi from Lion King, right in front of y'all. It's a whole moment going on. Why would she want to commit suicide? This sounds like somebody would be having the time of their life with all of these actions occurring, but for some reason a suicide happens and she hung herself. Boo, tomato, tomato.
Stop this right here. Look at this picture. He look evil. Is it something is it something about him? His eyes just look black. Not black, but like darkness. Yeah.
Tomato, I just don't agree. And now new reports came out that said police confirms influencer Ashlee Janae was in a dispute with her fiance before her death in Tanzania. Hotel staff reportedly separated the couple into different rooms. So what's really going on? It's definitely giving sketchy, but I'm gonna wait until the story develops some more, but I don't.
My daughter Ashley, she's no longer here with us, and we're trying to find out why.
On April 5th, influencer Ashley Robinson, who goes by Ashlee Janae on Instagram, was celebrating her 31st birthday in Zanzibar, Tanzania. She was on the vacation with her boyfriend of 1 year, who popped the question just 2 days before.
She was starting the next chapter of her life. She called us and FaceTimed us to share with us her travel.
Ashley's mother says she never would have expected that less than a week later, her daughter would be dead. On April 8th, she says Ashley called saying she and her fiance got into an argument and were moved to separate rooms. The next day, she received another call, this time from her fiance.
He told me that Ashley did something to herself and that she was being taken to the hospital. I said, what happened when? And he told me it had been 11 hours prior.
Hours later, the luxury resort the couple was staying at called saying that Ashley passed away. According to the hospital's medical report, Ashley had an unidentified mark around her neck. They wrote, according to her husband, he found she hung herself on the door with several question marks.
Sometime Jill went back to the room with security, and that's how they found her.
Ashley was also taken to a second hospital who listed her cause of death as cerebral hypoxia by strangulation and suffocation.
She's never done anything that would ever lead me to believe that she would do something to harm herself.
And the family says next they are considering going to Zanzibar themselves to try to get as many answers as possible. Now, we also tried to directly contact Ashley's fiance, the resort, and the embassy, but we did not hear back. I'm live in the Satellite Center. Cheyenne Karan, Channel 6, Action News. Back to you.
Yeah, heartbreaking for the family and unfolding halfway around the world. Thank you, Cheyenne.
So I was looking at Ashlee Janae's post from, like, you know how you be nosing when something happened to somebody, you go down a rabbit hole. And I found some interesting comments under her pictures. It's like somebody knew something was gonna happen to her. I'm gonna pin it in the comments. I'm gonna pin it in the video so y'all can see it. But it's on her Instagram. And at the end of the day, that man did it. He did it. He definitely did it. Because no way you went on your dream vacation. It was your birthday. And you hung yourself. No. I'm not buying it. Fuck all that. And then you doing it overseas, knowing you might 50-50, you might get away with it. You might get away with it. I don't know. You know, you're a white man. You said they trying to clarify it as a suicide, and I don't believe that. Like, that's so crazy. That girl was beautiful, and I hate that for her. Rest in peace to her. But I'm gonna show y'all the clips. Just keep watching.
Let this be a reminder that you need to do a thorough check and research on whoever you land with. Let me say this first. I'm not interested in having conversations around what races black women should date, who they shouldn't date. Oh, they shouldn't be dating white men, Asian men, Hispanic men. Statistically, black women are the most race loyal. But something ain't clean here. Something ain't always making sense, because the woman went on a trip with her dude, and it was her birthday. She's an influencer. She creates content. Both of them do together, I guess. Both have businesses. Both are successful. But they went on a trip together. It was her birthday. He proposed to her, and then she winds up dead? No, because black folk is a little different. I just don't see no black woman hanging herself while on vacation on her birthday after being proposed to. I don't know. I don't see that. I don't trust this polar bear right here. I don't trust him, okay? And he might have been feeling uncomfortable because he wasn't his natural habitat. They was on this little adventure, trip with the animals and things like that. Maybe he just wasn't feeling, maybe the heat was getting to him. Prayers are in order, though, for this lady's family. I'm sure they're heartbroken, confused, and angry because many of them feel that this was not a suicide. And they have the right to feel how they feel. There's been reports on the man being arrested, conflicting reports. We don't know if he's been arrested at all because as far as we know, this whole thing is not really being investigated by American, law enforcement. It's over there. So, I don't know. I guess we're going to have to just wait to figure out what's going on. But this is an insane story. I don't know. I'm going to need to see some text messages proving that she's suicidal. She's been suicidal. Some posts suggesting that she didn't have the best mental health. I'm going to need to see some other things because as of right now, yeah. But you let me know what you think. Y'all let me know what y'all think in the comments.
I would just say for you guys, wait until next video for my all over, because there's going to be a part 2 and a part 3, because I'm going to be doing updates to hear my input on everything at the end. But just be careful on who you date in general. If you meet them online, if you meet them at a club or a social event or whatever, be careful.